The Lakers are the 3 seed. They put off the biggest come up ever. Ever. Bro. They got like it's still crazy that this man after like around this time last year I had Dallas going to the finals. Me and you picked Luka to win the MVP. I don't know if you had Dallas going to the finals again or not. I can't remember. But I had them
I think I
repeating.
picked the Thunder. I think I picked the Thunder.
I picked them. I had Dallas going back after the finals last year. I had them go, bro. It's just mind blowing to me that this is where they are. Their team is so good. That's the thing. Their team it might make the playoffs with no Kyrie, with Anthony. That is crazy. It's crazy and it's so sad. It isn't. It is diabolical. They have had the worst season ever in the history of the league. I'd rather my team win 5 games, go 5-79, than whatever 5-78, whatever it is, then do what Dallas did. Because not only did you get rid of Luka, you got rid of Quentin Grimes.
Yeah, he was going crazy in Philly.
Bro.
Crazy.
Like, imagine having Luka and Quentin Grimes with a healthy Kyrie.
Yeah.
I'm probably picking him to come out the West. I'll be like, bro, conference finals going to be them and the Clippers, bro. Ain't no way.
It's also not like they didn't have any big men either. You got Gafford and Lively, too, you know? Najee Marshall coming off the bench.
Thing. Like, what are you talking about? We need a defense on the interior. Who else do you need? Yeah. You got Lively and Gafford. They weren't scrub. It's just, I cannot believe. Like, when I was making a Luka video today about Shannon Sharp, talking about T-Wolves, Timberwolves, Lakers in 5, and I'm making a video about when Luka was killing Minnesota, and I'm watching this like, there is no way you sitting there watching this man do this last year. My fault. A year ago, this man is killing. Running through shaded MVP. This man, arguably MVP, running through him. He ran through the Clippers. He ran through Minnesota. Didn't that be Minnesota in 5?
I think so, yeah.
They were calling him and Kyrie the greatest backcourt duo in the history of the league. And you gonna sit there and say, nah, we can't win with this. What? Bro, that's the most ludicrous statement I have ever seen. I'm sorry, I just had to go on that rant, bro. It's dial. It is plain stupidity. I can't even find the word. Your head had to be so far up your ass for you to sit there and be like, you know what we gonna do? We gonna trade Luka. What the fuck? It's just crazy to me, bro. Absolutely insane.
And then also from the Lakers' perspective, man, last year we had D'Lo as our point guard.
God.
Man, now we got Luka, bro. Like,
fucking crazy.
If you would have told me when the finals ended that Luka was gonna be a Laker, it's like
a few months. Yeah, the same year.
That's crazy.
Wait, no, it wasn't the same year. My fault. Don't matter. In less than a year.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah.
Barring an arrest, barring an injury, barring this man committing whatever crime you could think of, he be a Laker. I've been like, man, you out your goddamn mind. I remember reports was coming out talking about the Lakers are pursuing Luka Doncic in the long term. Bro, what do you mean you traded this man for Anthony Davis? I ain't gonna. It's the most, and it's such a bad reflect on AD because I like AD, bro, and I don't think AD. He's not a bad player. It's just like, damn, he ain't even a scrub, bro. Like, I feel like this team healthy, they be a playoff team without a doubt. But it's like, what are we fucking doing?
Man, I think if AD and everybody were healthy fully, and Kyrie was also healthy, man, I wouldn't pick them to go to the finals, but like they could be a legit contender. But you just shortened your window so much. Like when you have Luka, it's like easily a decade, you know, and you just shortened your window to like 2-3 years max, and also to like you were saying earlier, it's like to hold a press conference with I think it was like 15 media people, no cameras allowed, you can't record? No nothing. It's like I've never heard of that, bro. In any sport. Bro.
He's a clown. I'm sorry.
That's crazy.
I wish my Spurs would ever do something like that. I would disown that franchise so fast until he's gone. No matter of fact, years after he gone. Let me find out we trade Wemby for Joel Embiid. Please let me find out. Let me find out. Brian Wright wake up when they like, man, we finna get off Wimby, bro. After our finals run, bro, you can. This man have the arguably the greatest playoff run ever. It was definitely up there. Not saying it was the best. Up there. Brother got packed up. They shipped him out of town. That's crazy. That's diabolical. That is. It don't get more stupid than that. It's like shout out to Click Productions. He making a video. I rebuilt the Mavericks. I traded Luka Doncic and built the Mavericks. Like, what are we doing? Like, what? They had to pay that man $250 to tank that? Ain't no way. That's ridiculous. That's like being the Mavericks. It's like starting a my league with the Mavericks and you put Luka Doncic in the trade finder and they just have to draw up a trade and it's Anthony Davis.
And then it's also like for you to come out months later and stand on all 10 and be wrong about that shit.
He's
like,
quadrupled down at this point.
It's like, bro, like, like, man, it's
Luka
cool.
gave y'all 45.
It's also it is cool to admit that, like, yeah, I might have messed up a little bit, bro. Like, to at least acknowledge that, but like to like not even acknowledge it whatsoever, and just and again, it could be 2-3 years from now, and the Mavs could have 2 championships. Not likely, but they could possibly have it, and we could look back at it and be like, you know what, it might have been an equal fair trade because the Lakers still got Luka, but like I mean we got 2 championships out of it. But the likelihood of that happening is really low, and it's like, bro, you still also could have extended that championship window. But who knows? You could have had 4 or 5 championships with Luka, 3, 4, or 5 championships with Luka in his whole career, like.
That man is a clown.
And also, again, it goes back to the whole Miami thing we were talking about earlier. Why would a star player ever want to go play in Dallas when they just traded the face of their franchise?
I'm not playing for that owner, bro.
No.
At all. I'm not going to play for him, bro. I don't care how much money you throw. I'm not going to play for you, bro. Hell no. You traded Luka? Bro. How your first half of season, you got the team. You fucked. You threw everything in the gutter. I'm glad if I'm Mark Cuban. Did you see that man in the video of this man sitting courtside? Yeah. But Pat Dumont will have to see me, bro. I promise you, like, bro, we are fighting. Like, bro, I promise you. You didn't call me. I don't give a damn I told you this team. This is my team. Mark Cuban built this team. Okay. He built this team. What do you mean? You traded who? Okay. Traded Kyrie, I'm pissed. You traded Clay, I'm pissed. You traded whoever, I'm pissed. You traded 77? Oh nah. When I pull up to American Airlines, because isn't that the name of their shit?
I think so, yeah.
When I pull up to American Airlines, it's on site, bro. Like we are fighting. Like I don't care what you got. I don't want to hear nothing you gotta say. Like we scrapping. It's just that simple. It's disrespectful. And this man sat there and stood, not gonna tell the media you can't record. We can negotiate it. Bro, ain't nobody want to negotiate with you, bro. We see what happens when people negotiate with you. You a clown. You let this man Rob Pelinka talk you into trading Luka. I'm sorry, I had to get that rant off, bro. It's just unbelievable. When I think of Nico Harrison, I feel the pain because I respect the Mavericks as a franchise. I actually fuck with them, and I'm a Spurs fan because I like Dirk and I like Mark Cuban, bro. And I fucked with what they were building. I like the way they were building their team, and they just fucked it. I mean, that's crazy, bro.
Man, if I would have known better, I would have thought he traded your ass the way you, man, you went in on that, man. That's crazy.
Bro, that man's a clown, bro. I'm sorry. Because I'm trying to put myself in a Mavericks fan's shoes. He's a clown, bro. Something wrong with him, bro. He ain't right in the head, dog. He ain't right, but he needs to be fired. Like,
isn't it crazy?
Fire this man, bro.
Isn't it crazy that could really happen? Like anybody, like for you could wake up to, well, I guess it's not tomorrow, but you could wake up like next season and they traded Wemby, and you can't do nothing about it. You can't do anything about it. It's like,
bro, I swear, let me see Brian Wright courtside. Let me see Brian Wright at the Spurs game. I'm telling you, people may come. It's necessary. Like you need, bro. Somebody need to put hands on this man. I ain't saying do anything else drastically, but just put hands on, bro. Like bro. Like, look, I'm a diehard fan, bro. I feel like this man he needs to be fired. The owner needs to be. They need to ban this man from the NBA. Tell this man you will never step foot. If the Mavericks implode this team within after next season, they need to ban Dumont from the league, bro. They need to hold the owners meeting and tell them he needs to step away from this team. We need to bring Mark Cuban back into the fold, sell the team again. Matter of fact, Dumont, sell your portion back to Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban, you want to resell the team, do what you got to do. We're not having this man in our league anymore. If the Lakers win a title this season, they need to have an owners meeting and get this man out the league. It needs to happen. This man needs to be banned from the league, bro. I'm sorry. There is no way. And the fact he sat there, they asked him, you know, I agree with Nico. I agree with the philosophy. It's mind blowing to me, bro. It's just crazy. Like, it's literally some shit that you make up. Like, how would you feel if the Lakers, after they won the title, they traded Braun?
Well, I was in a boat for a while where like, not that I didn't want Braun and AD on my team, but it was kind of like we got no future whatsoever. So like,
You got handed D.
exactly. But like before that, I was in the headspace of just like I love AD, I love Braun. We are not gonna win anything with either one of them going forward. The team around them just isn't good enough. I'm not saying they're amazing elite players. Obviously, one of them best of all time. Shout out that man Braun, but I don't know. I was kind of in that headspace of like get what you can for both of them and just rebuild and go from there. But
That man
like,
is
like you just said, you just got Luka now. So it's like now if they were to trade Braun, now I'd be really upset about it. It's like, man, you just traded the best player of all time,
that man.
But yeah,
Oh my God.
I think the better question would be if the Lakers were to go trade, for example, like you just said with Joel Embiid. If the Lakers were to go trade Luka for Joel Embiid and a first round pick and Quentin Grimes, that's essentially what the
Not
Lakers.
even Quinn
Yeah,
Grimes.
I'm trying to think of somebody. He was the first player that came to my head, but like something like that. It's like,
Jared Butler.
man, shout
Like,
out that man. He a Wizards legend. Shout out that man. Quit playing with him.
I'm sorry, bro. It is insane to me. It is just insane. Like, this man went toe to toe with the MVP last year, and he outplayed him. He beat him, and you say that is he lost to a super team, and he still averaged damn near 30-point triple double in the finals. And you say we can't win with him? He's the guy you give up. How about trying to go get AD? Why are we giving up Luca? You see, this is where I say some people, where's the background check on them before you hired him? There's something wrong with Nico Harrison, bro. He needs to have a psychiatric evaluation. Him and the owner. What goes through your mind? Like, is AD your illegitimate child or something? I'm trying to put my hand around what? First of all, you call the Spurs stick and they finna give you Wemby, which I'm not gonna lie. See, I'd rather you do that. If you trade Luca for Wemby, I get it. I get it on both sides. I ain't even mad at the Spurs if we did it. Traded for AD. Ain't no disrespect, but like, this ain't Pelicans AD. This is crazy. Man, nah.
And then also you brought up a really good point of like, again, it's not like you ran into some finals team that was just lucky to almost be there.
Yeah,
It's like
bro.
you ran into the Celtics, who are
They lose to
arg-
Indiana.
arguably the best
One of the
best
best teams ever
yeah,
assembled.
like best well-rounded team that we've seen in a very long time. And it's like saying that he couldn't beat them single-handedly essentially with him and Kyrie. It's like,
They were like they weren't gonna win the series, bro. Like, and it's insane to me that that's the solution that they came up with. Like I understand Luca's defense isn't good, but the offensive upside is legendary. It's goat like. Like, Did Golden State trade Steph? That's like Golden State trading Steph at the 2016 finals. What? Well, there was some plays we had to take him off the court for defense, and he got cooked by Kyrie at the end. Excuse me? Like that, like you want to know what that is? Imagine, I don't know if he was in the league, but like I'm just gonna draw up the scenario because I'm not gonna go too deep into it. That's like them saying, you know what? We need a defensive guy. Let's go trade Steph Curry for young Ben Simmons. We need defense. We still got KD. We still got Clay. Let's go trade him for Ben Simmons. Why would you do that? Like, it just don't make like you talking about you trading this man for a defensive guy. Like it's just ugh. But anyway, man, let's move on. I don't care if that's a bad comparison or not. It's just I'm just frustrated by it. It just says this man like Kenton. I'm glad he's not in Dallas no more. That's our rival, whatever. But the Lakers just makes me sick. I'm sorry. Look, I know you're a Laker fan, but it just absolutely makes me sick.
Man.
And then you call Minnesota for Anthony Edwards. Like you can't even say like, come on, bro. You out here calling like, if you try to trade for Jokic, I get it. You try to trade for Ant, come on, bro. He just beat Ant, killed the Wolves.
I still can't get over the Jared Butler disrespect, but that's besides the point.
No, I wouldn't disrespect him. I'm just saying.
I know. I'm joking.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
Okay, man. I'm like, bro, it's just. Cause bro, my partner, man, this man be trying to hold out hope, talking about some man next year, bro. We can win the title. Y'all ain't winning no title. It's gonna be rebuild time. You gotta rebuild soon. Talking about man, Kendrick Perkins. They get KD. It be work, bro. No, bro. What is a 1-2 year window gonna do?
See,
even if you get KD, are they beating Boston?
And see that's also the thing now, especially with Kyrie. It's like, man, can you promise Kyrie's gonna come back to be Kyrie? It's like, also like, when will he come back from the injury next season? Because he's probably not.
Season could be gone by the time he comes back.
It's like, it just makes you wonder, especially like now. It's like the window really could be. It's obviously either next year or the year after that. But like, man, you shorten the window next year purely just based off of bad luck with Kyrie getting hurt and the injury that he got, and it's like,
and this is all predicated to if Anthony Davis stay healthy.
Yeah. Man, shout out to Mavs fans. Shout out to them. I feel bad for you guys.
That is, man, we're gonna be talking about this trade for like years, bro. Just how stupid it is. Like, talking about Dallas gonna win the lottery and get Cooper Flag. Just stop it. They don't deserve it. Nico he don't deserve that. I'll be pissed if they get the one pick.
Man, Cooper Flag going back to Duke.
Yeah, but I would be petty like that.
Yeah.
I don't want to play for y'all.
No, I mean the way you just traded your star.
Yeah,
man. How do I not know in 3-4 years from now you're just gonna trade me like that?
I wonder if Luka had won the MVP, would they have traded him? I don't think it would have mattered.
No. I mean, if the whole point was that he couldn't win the finals, I mean, he could have won MVP for the last 3 years.
He should have won MVP last year, though. Last year, he should have got the MVP. He deserved to get the MVP last year. His numbers are crazy. They're better than Jokic. He should have got MVP last year. I think you said that too. He should have got it last year. So you really bro.
I'm pretty sure that was part of our like the reason we predicted him at the beginning
to win it this year.
Yeah, because we were like, oh, he's more due for it. Yeah. Man, shout out to Mavs fans. Shout out to